Yeah, speaking of Australia,
Oh yeah.
we're going down under for this one.
Oh
Jorge
yeah.
Kambosos Jr. versus Jake Wyllie in a 12 round junior welterweight fight. That's
Yeah.
140.
And this is a title bout.
I don't think this is. I don't think this one is.
I'm like, what is a 12 round? I wasn't expecting to see the 12 round on here.
So it must be a title eliminator. Let's look at that.
Yeah, yeah, so you got Kambosos, Jake Wyllie, 12 round. Right
I-
now,
not a
according to
title.
box rec,
It's not a title eliminator.
interesting. His last 6 fights have been 12 round fights though.
Mhm.
So no stranger to that.
Yeah.
But not a title fight. So
No.
any explanation for the 12 round? Thinking other than the
So I did pull this. All right. I pulled this from ESPN, and then also they had the wrong weight class listed as well. So it may be a double typo. Let's fact check here real quick.
Yeah. Just as you fact check, George Kambosos Jr. had some of the best time in his career. That early 2021, late 2021, that defeat that he put on Teofimo was like a highlight, knocking him down several times, maybe 2 times, I remember. And it's never been the same ever since. The 2 fights with David Haney where, back-to-back losses on those. And then the next fight, he had like a MD decision that he won. And then the next fight he lost. So with Lomachenko. So he peaked in 2021 and he peaked in remarkable fashion. The way he beat Teofimo was masterful. And I don't think Teofimo, on the contrary, hasn't been the same ever since that loss. Because it was one of those
a competitive fight though.
Competitive fight, yes.
Remember, Teo put him down late in that fight.
So it's one of those things that I like what Kambosos is all about. I like his fight style. I like that he's going to give you everything. He's that Greek Australian who doesn't care, man. He gives you a little bit so he could get you into crazy situations or mix up. Would I say is he a smart fighter? I wouldn't. I mean, he is a good fighter, but the guy mixes up too much. He mixes up too much.
You don't put on the show.
I think he does what he has to do.
Exactly. With the tool, he doing the best of what he got, and then people come out in Australia to come see him. So his last 3 fights, he sold a total of 75,000 tickets. That has brought in $32 million at the gate.
Right.
But apparently, though, for this fight right here, though, he's not really selling that great for a 20,000 seat venue. So this would be something for us to check out as this fight. This would be a Saturday morning.
Right. And you have to also put it in context. Saturday morning. Like right now, the hot topic over there is Tim Tszyu. That's their guy. And also the last outing that he had was in Australia, and he brought the monster Lomachenko out there. He lost TKO, but his style was just not meant for a very good-footed Lomachenko. They're gonna catch you, and Lomachenko doesn't necessarily catch people. That's not his forte. Like, Lomachenko is gonna knock you out. No, he's not. That's not Lomachenko. Lomachenko is just a high cerebral, amazing athlete, like good feet. And he just looked like he didn't belong. And I hate saying that he didn't look like Lomachenko was levels. And Haney was also, I hate to say this, the first Haney Kambosos fight, boy, I thought Haney was Hall of Fame. Like, remember what Haney looked really good.
He was looking. He had some good snacks for that fight because he was looking like very good.
Really good. And I
physically
don't know.
He looked amazing.
So the few places that I'm finding it's being confirmed as a 12 rounder. I don't know why.
Right. Everything I seen as well has been 12 rounds, but nothing let me know is like eliminator or for some type of vacant belt.
Gotcha.
Now so they're doing it for funsies out there.
His opponent does have what's he got? All of his victories have come by knockout except for his one defeat. So
we're about to find out. Cause that's not George Kambosos' MO. Being a knockout artist, 21 victories, 10 coming by way of knockout. Yeah. So you don't at professional level, you don't get 16 knockouts without possessing some type of pop behind your punch.
I also stand corrected because he did lose that one fight by knockout. That was early in his career, though.
Yeah, and a lot of time when you see that in a guy's career, they learn from something, or it was one of those instances like, hey, you fall asleep, you will get put to sleep.
Right.
So he's been on the tear, and his last fight was a no contest because of a clash of heads. So,
and that was just in February.
Yeah, luckily for Mr. Wyllie, it wasn't him that got the cut, but.
So I wonder what else is going into this. Is this a last minute replacement? Because he just fought 226 Kambosos. Wonder if this was originally scheduled for somebody else.
Could be. If that fight was in Australia, then there's the commission, which it was in Australia. The commission could have different regulations as far as taking fights, because if you go February 26th to March 22nd, we're under 30 days. Most commissions aren't going for that. Mm-hmm. But it was a three round fight, ended in a no contest. So maybe there's a gray area there. But that's a good catch, though.
I wonder if I can confirm that somewhere else.
Yeah, but in the past, he's had two-month gaps in 2024. Had a fight in September, fighting in November.
Yeah.
Then he fought back-to-back months in 2024, March and April. So
yeah, I have it here. I just pulled up his Instagram and 226. Yeah, interesting.
He's not even ranked number one in Australia in his weight division. According to
he got a Mr. Kambosos in front of him.
They have him in the world rankings in his super light. They have him at 42. Yeah, he's going down after the showings that he's had ever since the Teofimo was. His stock is going down. They even have the main higher than him.
Jake made a post on March 4th that he wouldn't be back into the ring until April 6th. So I'm going down this 5 days ago. Former national title holder steps in on 5 days notice following the withdrawal of Daoud Yordan. Here we go.
Inspector LT with the info.
LT with the T.
Yeah. Okay. Last minute replacement. So it makes a lot of sense. Last minute replacement.
Yeah.
This could be a dangerous fight for Mr. Kambosos.
I
Right.
mean, he needs something to like kind of breathe a new life into his career, because it looks like the last outings were just not good enough. So.
Hey, I got an early prediction. Mr. Wyllie takes it on 5 days notice and handles his business.
Oh, what do you have it as? What type of victory are you giving Wyllie?
Oh man, I can't see him getting knocked out, but I can see it just being a tough, grueling fight. You get a knockout artist, 12-round unanimous decision type victory. We're just a little past his time for George Kambosos.
I'll tell you this. He was talking this talk at the press conference, and I believed everything he said. And he was like, I know you guys are looking at his knockout ratio. He said, but I've been in the ring with the likes of Vasily Lomachenko. and Devin Haney twice and beat Teofimo Lopez. And so, considering all that, I gotta go with Kambosos. Got to.
Yeah, what style?
And Kambosos also says that his resume is better than Tank Davis. So,
come on now.
Well, to his credit, he's taking the fights against fighters that have called out Tank Davis. You got Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Teofimo. If Tank Davis has, we just veering right so we can run over Tank Davis real quick. But if Tank has those fights, we look at his career totally different, win or loss. Let's skirt right back. I'm back on track. So
I think you guys are kind of trying to fish me into this conversation. I'm not going to even entertain it, man. But your prediction, LT, you have him going the distance and winning, or you see a stoppage?
I'm gonna say technical. Let's go technical knockout round 9.
Okay. Specific. I like it. I predict a random 118, 110 scorecard.
Wyllie, okay.
This is the perfect scenario for that type of card.
Right. Jeez. I'll go with Kambosos winning by decision, all 12 rounds, and it'll be a unanimous decision.
I like so the reason I say that is just because the step up, the quick turnaround. You got to consider all the factors that we just decided here. I mean, there's a clash of heads. Like, did he bleed? If there's some soft tissue, I didn't see it on his Instagram, but if he bled, he might bleed again. As that goes.
Apparently, it was his opponent Villanueva over his eye.
Gotcha. So, yeah, cut to Villanueva. Gotcha. So, well, he escapes that one, but yeah, I see TKO. I see him getting overwhelmed and just outclassed in the later rounds, and I just see the referee stepping in because he can't return fire. Yeah, it's worth being noted that there are some title fights on the undercard, particularly between on the women's side. So Sky Nicholson, versus Tiara Brown.
Hey, face-off was intense.
So 10 rounds for the WC featherweight, and then apparently this one is a rematch: Shanika Johnson versus Nina Hughes. 10 rounds for the WA bantamweight title.
Was that Tiara Brown? Does she look like boy's sister, Danny DeBoers, Caroline DeBoers?
They kind of do.
I was like, is that Caroline? I'm like, no, that's not her. That's
and then both. She has a fight coming up as well, so they're both training and putting out videos as well. So
yeah, it was intense. That face-off was intense.
Also, another fun fact for Strap. I don't know if you had a chance to look at this, but your guy Tara Moana is on this card.
Man, I'm trying to get up and watch this card, man. It's a 3 a.m. Central Time for the main card. The Kambosos Wyllie main event ring walk is supposedly starting around 7:05 a.m. Eastern Time, which that makes a 6:05 for us in the Central Time zone.
So you got Tara Moana versus James Seen. 12-5. So 3 times the experience. Terrible.
Bro. Man, I like it. I might be able to tune in for this, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all dialed in, and I'm baby free tomorrow, so I was just trying to share share this that face off with with Tierra Brown. That was intense.
We love a good face off. Looks in shape.
Now she don't look like the boys. I was tripping. They look alike.
Yeah, our black people don't look alike, man. Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's falling.
She drinking that water. She need that. She made weight.
Guys,
I'm
like,
all muscle though. You skinny, mate. I'm all muscle.
Sky was like, yo, chill out. Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
Them sharp punches hurt though.
Yeah, for real. Them bony elbows and yeah. Hey, I like the energy from both fighters right here. One of them's like, hey, all right, but let me see. Smiling. The other one got the.
She said, oh, talk, talk, talk. She said, chirp, chirp, birdie.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that's what it's all about, man. I
love it.